Hi Aries, I'm Brenda, and I'm here again today to bring you your weekly angel tarot card reading for the week of October the 23rd to the 30th, 2017. I want to thank you for your interest in my channel and for viewing, liking, and sharing these videos with your family members and friends. As you know, this is strictly a general reading, and every single card for every single day of the week cannot apply to every single person in the universe. But if you'd like clarity, accuracy, and answers to any questions, I welcome and invite you to go up there and press that button, and it will take you to my website where you can see the services that I offer and how to schedule either a private reading with me or a Reiki healing session with me. We start our week, Aries, with a fire card, and fire cards have to do with setting our creative juices in motion. Often we take risks we normally wouldn't take. We go places we normally wouldn't go, but it's mainly about self-development, our personal self-development. And you have been given the Knight of Fire. Now, this tells me that some of you have been waiting for a situation or an event to come into you, and now the delay's over. It's going to come in, and when it comes in, it's going to be like, bam, there it is. So it's going to need your immediate attention. You may get it in the form of an email. It may come in the form of an actual letter form. It may be coming into you by way of a verbal contact, someone speaking to you and telling you about this event that's going to show up. And it's important because it's coming directly to you, so you need to act on it immediately. When you do act on it immediately, what it's telling me is that time is of the essence. You can't shelve this and say, well, you know, I'm going to give it a week or two and think about it. No, you have to get on it right now, the moment that you receive it, notification of this event when it arrives. But while you're acting on it quickly, you need to carefully think things through thoroughly, okay? Step by step, one foot in front of the other, okay? Think about it, everything that you're going to do that requires your attention with this event. On Tuesday, Aries, you've been given back-to-back another fire card, and this is the Two of Fire. And this is telling me that things are improving for you. It shows me that some of you have been going through some difficult and challenging times. Some of you it has had to do with your place of work or lack of. Some of you it's been in relationships with you, your marriages and your relationships. I see others it had to do with family members. Some of you you've been working on some sort of a function. Well, the first card came up. There you go. My guides are showing me that this function, this event, something that you've been working on, you need to know it's working out well. It's going to work out well for you. You've come into your own. I do see that whatever this event is, whether it's your work, whether it's, some sort of a contractual agreement with a partner, it could even be a marriage license. I do see you signing that, some of you. Please know that the guides show me this is a positive move. This is a move forward for you on your path. Crowning your week, this is my most unfavorite card, as you all know. This is the Ego card, and it is a major card. And you know what? The Ego is all about doing things to sort of be a bandage fix over the initial problem. It's running out and becoming, shopping and buying big ticket items that normally you wouldn't do to give you that instant shot in the arm of gratification. It can be many different kinds of things that the ego leads us to. The ego is also inflated thoughts of material things, being overly focused on material things. Also, you can also allow your ego to inflate you with negative thoughts, okay? Negative-based thoughts. You have to let this go, my friend, okay? Let it go. It's often it entraps us. It makes us feel, false anxiety, and we have to allow Spirit to take these fears away, okay? So send them away. Don't allow them to overtake you. I hate this ego card because it always speaks of us being led down the garden path, so to speak, because we don't want to deal with the root or the core problem or the issue. We kind of shelve it and we go and lose ourselves in escapism, hoping, whether you run off on a holiday and leave the area geographically, whether you're drinking or whether you're doing, you're shopping too much and spending too much, whatever. Okay, it can lead to many things. It can lead to dependency. It can lead to excessive debt. Okay, please know that we have to be responsible for the root issue and take that into consideration. If you're going out there and you're doing these things, stop and ask yourself, okay, why am I doing this? You know, normally I wouldn't do this. What is leading me to do this? And deal with that core issue, that emotional issue. Told you, I do not like that card. Okay, so here we go. Thursday, you've been given an Earth card. I ranted enough about that Ego card. Here's the Earth card, the Two of Earth. Earth cards have to do with well, it has to do with Mother Nature and the ecosystem as well, for those that are involved in that type of situation and project, or your job, if that's what you do. If you're an activist for that, it also has to do with our closest circle, which would be our family, immediate family, or those people who we feel are that close to us that we can call family. But it can also have to do with finances and our jobs and careers and how we bring that currency in. This is telling me that some of you are working very, very hard and you're stretching yourself quite thin. We have to stay balanced no matter what it is we're doing. And I do see that there's a decision that some of you are being put up against the wall to make, okay? Please consider when you make this decision not to get aggressive, not to get upset about it, not to be, you know, firm about it. Think about this decision and who is it benefiting, and smile. Do it in a lighter way. It's not so hard when we have to make decisions, when we weigh the pros and the cons on where that decision is going to end up. Is it for the greater good? And if it is, smile and make that decision. Water card for Friday. 5 of water. Water cards are our relationship cards. And sometimes they're romantic and sometimes they're not. They can be friendship relationships. Some of you are in a relationship. So please know that whether it is a personal relationship, you know, a partnership you're in with someone, a loving one, or a friendship one, please know that, you know, the guides are showing me that things aren't working out the way that you wish they had. And you can't even see a positive in this. You're asking yourself, you know, why am I here? Da, 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 da. And you know what? It's crying over spilled milk. We have options, my friends. Aries, we have options. If you're in a situation or a relationship, whether it's whether it's a matrimonial one, whether it's, you know, living with your boyfriend, whether it's a friendship one, please take a look at all the positive and the negatives. Write them down, okay, and add them up. Because if you're in a relationship with someone, then you're not happy, get out of it. Those are your options. Don't cry over spilled milk. It's done, okay? Over and done. Leave it behind if that's where you're going to go in a new direction. Excuse me. 5 of fire again, our self-development. So it shows me that, you know, Aries, you're having a lot of thinking this week about where your life is going to go. It may have to do with your employment. It may have to do with your relationships. It may have to do with your friendships, okay? It may actually have to do geographically where you are and where you wish and dream you could go. So please know that the universe is showing me that you have many challenges coming into you this week. And one in particular is going to be bothersome. And this individual or these individuals that are going to approach you to nitpick and cause a little bit of interference into your day, please know the reason they're doing this is because they're a little bit envious and they have the same competing goals that you do. So they want your position, okay? And they're going to do everything they can to stir the pot up to make you stop and think. So please know there may be a bit of a challenge this week with an individual or others that are going to come into you and stir that pot up to get your feathers ruffled. The last day of the week, Sunday, another Earth card, 10 of Earth. So things look pretty good for some of you. Actually, you know, this card signifies that, the guides show me that some of you are in a very good place right now. You're very contented, your home life is good, is happy, is contented. And I do see that you have enough, which means your financial situation is met. You can cover all your debts and your bills and so on, and life pretty much is comfortable right now for some of you. But no matter how much you have and how comfortable you get, please remember that things don't always cost money. that can bring us enjoyment. And the universe and divine sources that be are sending the messages that you need to look back, sit back, smile at what's happened. It's all come to pass for the better for you, where you are, and you've worked hard in your home life and in your job and your professions, in the financial part of your life. But you need to go back and find the magic in the little things in life, because that's where we really find our true enjoyment. So whatever that is that brings you joy, that you know doesn't cost a lot of money, go and do it. Life is short, and we need to live it in the moment right now, every breath we take. Again, I leave you with another oracle card to tie in this tarot reading. And again, I chose to pick Answers from Our Angels. It's been a very good deck for me. I go out on Facebook. I do live. I want you to know that. So if you're looking for me on Facebook, the name is Brenda Gagnon, Gagnon. I also have a business there, www.brendatarot. It's out there as well. Try to find me. When you do want to friend me, let me know who you are and how you found me. If it was through this video on YouTube, that would make my day, and I will friend you. That way, when I go live, I'm giving out free cards. Why not take advantage of that, my beautiful YouTube subscribers? Why not have another free card, a message from your angels, a daily message? I do allow one question when I go out there, so when you step up, be patient with me, because the screen is moving very quickly. A lot of people are coming into my chat room, and keep talking to me, and you can ask me one question. If I should miss you and it's important, go to Messenger and leave me that question there, and I will get to you eventually, and I will give you that one card answer. Answers from your angels. Now, Aries, a lot of you have wanted an answer to something, and you want to know when this is going to happen. There's going to be an event, or there's going to be something coming in. Maybe it has to do with money. Maybe it has to do with inheritance. Maybe it has to do with a lawsuit, legal issues. Maybe it has to do with your job. You put in a proposal. Maybe it's a raise at your place of job. But please know, this event, okay, when is your divorce going to be finished? Things like this. There's so many topics I can delve into that would signify the meaning of this card. And you've been given the answer to that is a year from now. Okay? So I'm sure so many of you out there will exactly know what this means. And others will say, no, it doesn't relate to me. But that's okay, because this is a general reading. And I make that very clear to all my subscribers out here. But I'm so blessed, and I thank you for watching this every single week that I'm out here, that I do post them. Again, I leave you with another quote. And the quote I chose today is this, Aries. Sometimes it's not the strength, but the gentleness that cracks the hardest shells. See you again next week, my friend, and know that I continue to stand in the circle of light for you, Aries.